As Stephen Duffy sang in 2003, Bank Holiday Monday, don't have a lot to say. You're waiting for payday. You can't wait to get away. Well, that might be true, but while you're waiting, why not catch up with everything that's going on right here on Monday Matters on Garage Stuff? Hello there, I'm Gary, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you've been here before. Indeed, today is Monday Matters. Now, as usual, I'll be having a look at some of the news of the week. I'll be catching up with what I've been up to on my bench, and of course, I'll be announcing this week's kit of the week. All these bits come as chapters. You can hop backwards and forwards through those at your heart's content. If you like what you see today, please do remember Imperial thumbs up on the like button below because every like counts. And if you haven't done so yet, please do remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and you'll be notified of all my future videos as they arrive. And of course, if you want to offer a bit more concrete support, you can do that through Super Thanks, through becoming a channel member, or indeed through any of my online partner programs. Right, before we get on with the news, there's a couple of things. First of all, this coming Thursday, so Thursday the 4th of May is the first Thursday in the month. And what do we do then? We have a live stream. So as last time, live stream will be open from 8 in the evening UK time till about 10 p.m. UK time. I'll just be sitting here making something and log in and have a chat. I look forward to it. Ask me anything you like. I'll pretty much try and answer everything that you ask me. Don't know if I'll be able to always, but do please answer them. Keep your comments coming in. Keep your ideas coming in. Just chat, hang out and chat with each other. I'll be making myself busy anyway. Probably trying to still build the 0 I was trying to make last time. So there we go. So yeah, Thursday the 4th, 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. UK time. We're in British summer time, Zulu +1 if that means anything to you. Drop in. I look forward to having a chat with you. Second thing is, a lot of people have been asking about this little sort of stand thing I use a lot for this and that. I use it for holding while I'm doing decals, just sometimes holding models in place just while I'm doing fiddly things, or holding them upside down when I'm doing bits on the underside, that sort of thing, and into varnishing or whatever. Where did I get it from? I got it on eBay about 3 years ago from a company in Australia. It cost about £25 or something. The problem is I can't find them anymore. I've looked, I cannot find this company anymore. So I'm sorry, I can't help it. However, there are plenty of stands like this available. Ammo by MiG do one, or they sell one. It's probably by someone else, but Ammo by MiG sell one. It's about, I don't know, £30 or £40 or something like that. It's a little more fancy than that in that, whereas here you've just got bits for the wings to rest on. That one's got little clampy things that can go on as well. Incidentally, the whole point of these things is as a biplane jig. So you put the two wings of a biplane on, and you can hold it as a jig to put the struts in between. That was the original plan. That's why I got it originally. So yeah, that's what it is. If you look up biplane jig, that's the thing to look for online. Trust me, there are several around. The Ammo by MiG one crops up at loads of places online to buy. So that's the best I can do, I'm afraid, on that score. So there we are. I think that's all extra I wanted to say. The jig and, of course, the live stream on Thursday. So that being done, let's crack on with the news of the week. In the news this week, ANA Models has this new kit of the British Aerospace Hawk 200 in 1/72 scale. This is a single-seat light fighter variant of the famous Hawk trainer. It's available currently in 2 boxes A third, featuring Malaysian Air Force schemes, is coming soon. Valom has a new release of its Curtiss C-46 Commando in 1/72nd scale, this time in the rather splendid markings of the Japanese Air Self-Defense Force. I really like a C-46. Just arriving in stores is the Caudron Renault CR714 in 1/48th scale from Dora Wings, a terribly underpowered aircraft compared to German fighters. The CR714 was briefly used with some success by Polish crews in France before they were overrun in 1940. Also just in is the Volti Vanguard in 1/48th. This comes with RAF and Swedish markings, even though the aircraft never actually served with the RAF, the 100 aircraft on order being shipped to China instead. Bushon Scale Models has the conversion kit for the new Airfix 124th Spitfire to make a low-back version with bubble canopy. They say it's good for the Mark 11 and Mark 16, although I think the Mark 11 was a PR aircraft with a standard fuselage to carry the downward pointing cameras. Anyway, quite the challenge for an advanced model maker. Minicraft has released this wingfold set for the Hasegawa A7 Corsair 2 in 1/48th. Presumably this would work with the 2001 Revel set as well. I hope they do plenty more of these sets. And if you're building the Airfix 1/48th scale Buccaneer, you might want to get this set of the canopy detonation cords from Kinta Studios, an authentic looking 3D decal item. Tacom has released more detail on the Hetzer family I told you about last time. They will come in early, middle and late production versions with full interiors. There are going to be some optional metal barrels, photo etch and resin detail included, as well as viewing periscope and a rangefinder. One nice touch is that some of the top panels will come as optional clear parts, so you can see all that detail you spent ages making inside. I really am very tempted by one of these. Border Models has this Kodiak German Pioneer vehicle in 1/35th scale. It's based on the Leopard 2 chassis and it's quite a beast of a machine, I'd say. There's a new parts re-release of the Jagdpanzer IV in 1/35th scale from Tamiya. This one has the large Schürzen mesh sheets on the side as photo etch, among other things. If you've got the hugely popular Tamiya 1/35th Comet tank in your stash or in your wish list, you might be interested in some new 3D printed accessories. T-Rex Studio has a commander's cupola for the top and a range of mantles with or without canvas coverings, while Blast Models would use a stowage set or a set of various detail parts plus a mantlet cover. Micromere has released a 1/35th scale kit of their naval drone, with which they've been causing so much trouble to the Russian Black Sea fleet. This could make a really interesting diorama. And finally, rating high on the Weirdometer this week, Ion Models has a new set of aliens in what they say is 1/35th or 1/24th scale. I'd like to know how they know what scale it is. On my bench this week has been the Savoia Marchetti SM79 Spaviero from Airfix, a vintage classics kit in 1/72nd scale. Now, I loved making it. I have to say, I enjoyed making it. It did take me back to earlier, perhaps simpler days, when there's not that many parts and the instructions are relatively basic. The figures were atrocious, but, rescuable. I'm happy with the figures as they turned out. The only thing I wasn't happy with myself was the paint job, which it looks fine at a distance, and that's kind of how I view my models anyway, so it's not that bad. I just know when I'm filming it, I just know I can see the spatter around the marks here, which means, of course, I haven't got the mix right in the airbrush. I had a lot of trouble getting the paint mix right, and either it was coming out basically as just dirty water, or it wasn't coming out at all, or if it was spattering all over the place because it's too thick. Difficult to get right, but ultimately I think it's okay. I think it's actually really nice kit. It's looking bright anyway. And it really actually went together remarkably well for a kit that was actually made in 1967 for the first time. That's when it was released. And it's essentially those molds that have been tidied up, a bit cleaned up. And of course, the important thing, Cartograph decals, brand new decals. And that really lifts it up. I think really makes it stand out. So really happy with that. Oddly enough, so are an awful lot of people. As I record this on Sunday, it's over 10,000 views of the build video, which is remarkable for me. And it's gained 50 subscribers just by itself. So well worth. Obviously, there's a taste for vintage classics on the channel. So I've got some on order already. I've got the Bloodhound Missile set on order, the Bond Bug on order, of course, the glorious Fairy Rotodyne on order. I have actually just ordered 2 more vintage classic kits. I'm going to tell you what they are though. You'll have to wait to see them on the channel. But 2 more kits that I know a lot of people have been buying and making. So really looking forward to doing those. That all kind of brings me on to what I will be doing next week for certain, because these won't have arrived yet, and that is next week's kit of the week, and it is going to be the 1/72 scale FX Bristol Blenheim Mark IV. This is another one of the kits I was sent by Nick. Thank you so much, Nick. I know quite a few people voted for this when this was one of the options for my Flying Hours kit a little while ago, so hopefully you'll enjoy seeing this one made. There will be, as usual now, it seemed to work last week, so I'll keep it going. I'll have a box opening tomorrow on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I will have the history program, so it'll be a history of the aircraft, but also a history of the kit and what other kits there are available of it. And of course, later in the week will be the build video. Probably, I'm guessing Friday that will go out because I've got other things to do in the meantime. I'd have a lot of other things in production at the moment. And of course, we have the live stream on Thursday night. Don't forget that, 8 p.m. British summertime, Zulu +1 if you prefer, on Thursday the 4th of May. And of course, there's all of next weekend's excitement at the coronation to be watching. And then there's going to be Monday Matters from that, and we start all over again. Another week flies by. So, thank you all for watching. Do please come back for future videos if you want to know when they're on. Do make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell, and you'll be notified when all my future videos are released. And of course, anything at all you like on my shows here, please do remember the imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like helps. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again very soon. Take care now, and goodbye.